Hi y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Shannon with 7 Shannon. And tonight is Terror Tuesday. Yes, we said Terror Tuesday. And I'm gonna be talking about Rob Zombie. Yeah, buddy. I love me some Rob Zombie. And I just wanna let y'all know it's evening time. Hope y'all enjoy this little program I got for you on Terror Tuesday, you dig? But yeah. Now, so let's get into this. If y'all don't know who Rob Zombie is, he's a heavy metal singer and producer. He started his musical career with a group called White Zombie, I believe. I'm not sure. Yeah, because I really didn't get into him until he started producing movies, but I love his movies. A lot of movies, safe to say it's Dawn of the Dead, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and The Hills Have Eyes would have never gotten made if they weren't for Rob Zombie's remakes of stuff, because Rob Zombie brought them back out. Yeah. Let me read a little bit on what this says. It says, even though he's got the kind of music career that most metal stars would sell their souls to Satan to get, Rob Zombie is to some best known as a pioneering horror director. Bring together retro grit and unpredictable savagery, Rob's films surprised and horrified entire generations, kickstarting a wave of remakes and imitations that your Avenged movie exec never could have predicted. Without Zombie, it's safe to say the new versions of Dawn of the Dead, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and The Hills Have Eyes would have never gotten made. Last year saw the release of Three from Hell, Rob's third movie, which this is old because Three from Hell's been out. Rob's third movie about the murderous Firefly family. But where does it fit into Z-Men's canon? We decided to do definitive breakings of the Zombie's entire directorial catalog. Just a warning, spoilers alert. Okay, so this is from zman.com, and it's his top 8 of Rob Zombie movies. So let's see what he's talking about. Now, I've seen them all. My favorite one is The Devil's Rejects. I love it. Can't get enough of it. It's so good. It follows a Firefly family from House of a Thousand. Baby, Captain Spaulding, Otis, Tiny, all of them. My favorite character is Otis. I love Otis. He's fine as hell. He's straight up hillbilly, long blondish brown hair. Dirty as hell, but that is my boy. I love him. All right, so let's get into the Rob Zombie movies, okay? Okay. Now y'all can see me. For some reason, I'm real far behind. There we go. Now I'm a little up more. Okay, hold on. Let me fix my camera. Okay, so let's see what we got right here. All right. Our first one on his list is number 8 would be Halloween 2007. Rob Zombie remade Halloween. Yeah. Let's see what it says. Wait. Come on, guy. It's not let me. No, I don't want to do all this. Okay, it's not letting me scroll down, y'all. I hate when the computer gets stuck. Privacy, okay. I'm sorry. Alright. I'm sorry, y'all. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, let's see what they say right here. I hate that. Okay, these are ranked from worst to best, okay? His worst movie in this guy's eyes is Halloween 2007. Evil Has a Destiny. I did not care for his remake on Halloween at all whatsoever. I thought it sucked. It was bomb. There says there are 2 main problems of Rob Zombie's, a remake of John Carpenter's 1978 genre definer Halloween. The first of it is that it's too explicit. It gives Michael Myers a backstory of abuse that provides motive. Now, you know the original one, they have no abuse kind of thing happened to Michael Myers. And in Zombie's movie, they made him like he was abused and all that shit. Which ain't even cool because it wasn't like that. Rob Zombie just totally twisted it around. I hated Halloween, the Rob Zombie joint. I couldn't stand it. It was horrible. And number 2 for that movie, why Rob Zombie's bombed, was Dr. Loomis is in part driven by too easy lust for fame, and the entire story involves around a gritty retro take that doesn't feel terribly necessary. So yeah, they're trying to say like Dr. Loomis wanted to be talked to him for fame, when in all reality, in the original Halloween, Dr. Loomis really wanted to study Michael Myers and really work with Michael Myers. He knew how sick Michael Myers was. But you're never going to get that. Every original is better than the new one. Like Last House on the Left. I don't know if you are familiar with that. That is my favorite scary movie of all time. Not even scary. It's like crazy. Like the original one is crazy. But yeah. I watched it when I was a little girl. Like real little. Scared the shit out of me. It's not crazy. It's scary. It's crazy. That's all I got to say about that. Is just cray. Alright, so they're saying Halloween is Rob Zombie's worst movie. And then they'd say Halloween 2 in 2009. Rob Zombie did part 2. Let's see what he's talking about. While Rob's sequel to his Halloween remake has its own problems, it at the very least gives him more room to do his own thing. The inclusion of Michael Myers' mother as a keeper of the White Horse of Rage feels wonderfully bizarre. And Laurie's development to Death Rocker gives Zombie an opportunity to indulge over his love of the Misfits and Alice Cooper. Still, Halloween 2 feels kind of unnecessary, and the Texas Chainsaw Ends focus on family of it, and it doubles down a little hard of the Laurie Michael sibling storyline. Yeah, that whole thing with Sherry Moon Zombie playing his mother, walking around with the white horse, that was so stupid. It was so stupid. Part 2 sucked just as much as part 1. I can't believe Rob Zombie went there. Because he is like one of my favorite directors. I mean, I love his... You'll see. I'm getting there. Okay, the number 6 movie, worst movie, is The Lords of Salem. Don't even get me started with that movie. It's so stupid. Of course, it has Sherry Moon in it. It's about witches, and I watched about 10 minutes of it. It just sucks. I guess she listens to a cursed record, and then taken in by reincarnated witches who want to make her the devil's bride, an act of centuries-old revenge. No, I didn't like it at all. It says, they said the film's cribbed slightly too hard from Rosemary's Baby and doesn't grip the viewer as immediately as many of Zombie's other movies. It does not. It's very boring, very slow running. It sucks. It sucks. Do not watch Lords of Salem. I'm telling you, it sucks. So they're saying number 5 is 31. Now, I did like 31. That is about a carnival, and I really did like 31. That was really, really good. Really good. It says death is the only way to escape. 31. I'll read a little bio about it, then I'll give you my take on it. It says after the atmospheric overkill of the Lords of Salem, so after the Lords of Salem flop, basically, 31 provides a return to form of sorts of zombie. The movie focuses on a group of carnies who are kidnapped by a consortium of rich psychopaths and made to run through a murder maze while being hunted by a gang of killer clowns known as the Heads. The film retreads much of Rob's classic subject matter: murders, clowns, dark carnivals, desperate battles for survival, and Halloween, but does so at such a manic, insane pace that the viewer can't help but get sucked into it. Also shows Richard Brake, better known as Game of Thrones Night King, entering the zombie universe as a terrifying yet charismatic doomhead. So that little midget in Game of Thrones, he's in 31. Oh yeah. As satisfying as popcorn flick as any other ultra-violent slasher. I love it. It's about a bunch of carnies who are on tour, and they meet up, they get into this house, and it's called 31. It's 31 because it's on Halloween. And they have to fight for survival. Sherry Moon Zombie is not a killer in this one. She's actually a victim. It's very, very good. It's called 31. It's one of my favorite Rob Zombie movies. It's a must-see. Really good. I think it's on... Just if you have Roku, just hit search and hit there, put 31, you'll find it. Okay, number 4 is A Haunted World of El Super Beasto, 2009. Okay, that's a scary movie. It's a cartoon though. It's really, really funny. It's dirty. It's not scary. And it's saying Rob's only animated film doesn't get the constant love and praise it deserves. And that's a goddamn shame. Full of ridiculous throwback humor and one of the best soundtracks in cinema, thanks to pervert joke records or whatever, blah blah. Tom Papa World versus SpongeBob. Sure, it's an offensive sophomoric free-for-all in which topless cartoon girls wrestle while a satanic supervillain who lives inside King Kong's skeleton gets off watching them. But who hasn't had that dream? So it's like a scare. It's like funny. El Super Beasto's funny, but it's like dirty. It's like a dirty cartoon. I like it. It's cute. Okay, now this is my favorite Rob Zombie movie. It's The Devil's Rejects. It follows a Firefly family from House of a Thousand Corpse. And yeah, and they escape. It's Otis, Baby, and Captain Spaulding, and they escape the house. And they go on a killing rampage. Cherry from Three's Company's in it. She plays one of the victims. You actually see her naked. Yes, you see Terry from Three's Company, and they're naked. So if y'all like her, check it out. This is a movie that made Zombie a serious director in the eyes of many. The Devil's Rejects takes the Firefly family, which is Tiny, Baby, Otis. They're the Firefly and Captain Spaulding. The Devil's Rejects takes the Firefly family of Rob's debut film and thrusts them into the gritty, filthy, sunlit world, steeped in gut-wrenching sadism and backwards outlaw culture. The film follows Baby, Otis, and Captain Spaulding as they flee from the fuzz and get up to no good until their judgment arrives in a flood of fire and gore. Oh my God, at the end of this movie, they're all in the freaking car and they're driving and they play Free Bird. Oh my God, and the cops shoot them up and they shoot back at the cops. Man, I thought it was over with. I don't know why 3 from Hell came, because at the end of Devil's Rejects, it should have been over with. That's it. Bottom line, point blank, period, son. In my eyes. Okay, and then number 2 would be 3 from Hell, a Rob Zombie joint. I hated it. I hated 3 from Hell. They gave Baby a conscience, and she was sick. She didn't have no conscience. I hated 3 from Hell. It was a horrible movie. That was a sequel to Devil's Rejects. I guess they all lived after that big shootout. No way they would live. I mean, but all 3 of them lived. And Captain Spaulding did die in real life. So he was only in it for like a couple minutes into the beginning of the movie. So they saw him. They actually executed him in the movie. That's how they killed him off. But yeah, Otis and Baby survived. It sucked. 3 from Hell sucked. Baby had a big conscience and she felt bad. It was so stupid. Let's see what they say. For the third and perhaps final chapter, The Firefly Family, a story, Zombie brings together hefty helpings of both the psychedelic spookiness of its first film and the dire survivalism of its second, merging them into a hilarious and awesome thrill ride, packed with delicious Easter eggs and surprisingly potent comedy. 3 from Hell sees the Fireflies escaping from, prison in the 80s and fleeing to Mexico alongside a new old acquaintance, Richard Blake, returning as a movie lovable character that 31's Doomhead. So Richard Blake, the little Game of Thrones guy, was in this one too. While the Fireflies' cult of personality storyline is sadly abandoned and the lack of Captain Spaulding is certainly felt throughout, the good captain is executed within the first 15 minutes of the film. In mature and nuisance ways, Bill Maudsley and Cherry Moon Zombie take on the old roles of Otis and Baby, make the viewer feel as though they're in the company of familiar friends. And don't worry, Zombie still manages to work a clown in there. A triumphant conclusion to one bad trip. I didn't like it. It was stupid. It sucks without Captain Spaulding, but unfortunately couldn't be in it because he passed, but yeah. Alright, and then The House of a Thousand is number 1. The main saying here, the boogeyman's real, and you found him. Oh yeah. For a generation of metal and horror fans, Rob Zombie's directional debut changed everything. House of a Thousand Corpses, centering around the gruesome fates of 4 teenagers who fall into the grasp of the psychotic firefighter family, and Halloween Eve is a colorful, unhinged whirlwind, full of iconic performances, quotable lines, and inspired cinematography that feels like a view directly into the spook show of Rob's psyche. That's what makes this movie so special and earns the #1 spot on this list. The singular version behind it, giving us characters like Captain Spaulding and Dr. Satan without getting too overly concerned with motive, physics, or competing with the film world at large. Instead, Rob excels into taking viewers to the biggest, scariest Halloween party that they've ever known, leaves them both terrified by the enamored of the creatures they meet there. Welcome to the murder ride. Oh, you're into Rob Zombie? You get we've got a ton of stuff about Rob Zombie, right? You should really follow us on Facebook. That's what that says. So, The House of a Thousand brings us into the world of Rob Zombie. It introduces you to the Firefly family. Baby, the mama, Captain Spaulding, Otis, Tiny, Devil, what's his name? Satan. Dr. Satan. The beginning is